And we're back. Episode 2, or the second half of a double episode, where I, Big Tom McLean, and my favorite best friend and sister-in-law, Jordan Dates, are narrowing down the top Office episodes of all time. And we're down to our final 16. We bracketed it down.
8.
8, that's right. I forgot. We got
13.
It is the final 8. I think I would remember if there was 16 of them. But I'm excited because, looking forward to these are all absolute favorites, and it's going to be almost impossible to figure out. So the criteria is going to shift from episode to episode. I have a feeling.
It's only going to get harder from here, Tom.
That's what she said. That is what she would have said.
Yeah.
So we're starting off with...
We have the surplus.
The surplus.
And stress relief.
And stress relief. So we got the surplus going up against stress relief. Both from season 5, and we figured out that they were only just separated by just a few episodes. So it's almost the exact same point in time. So this one, you almost have to go based on the amount of laughs and how much the story got pressed forward.
Well, I don't think they related much to the storyline, more so just individualized.
They stand alone.
Exactly. So in that way, they're matched. But then again, stress relief is the 2-parter, which usually tends to go more in depth.
Now, I went into the surplus and gave it another watch, and one of the criteria that snuck in, at least in my personal criteria yesterday, was those uncomfortable moments. And I completely forgot that the surplus was when Dwight tricked Angela into marrying him with some Greek priest.
Oh, that's right.
Or not Greek. Or not Greek.
He was a German priest.
German, yeah. Same thing.
Okay. But then Andy did step in cow manure of some kind.
Oh yeah, inside the kitchen.
Darn. I forgot about that. Stress relief didn't have uncomfortable moments, just
it was nonstop fun, and that it really was high energy too.
From beginning to end, yeah. Started strong, started the best cold open we've said in TV history with the
I think so.
And it ended with Michael roasting everyone and getting the last laugh.
I don't know if you could see if let's I'm gonna put that here's the graphic for the surplus, and my audio might go out. I'll jump right back in and out. Okay. So that's the surplus. I don't know if you could hear me or not.
Yes.
Okay, and then this was the graphic I chose for stress relief. Angela's roasted him.
Oh, that's what I hate about you.
So are we? Which direction are you? Do we already know who we choose out of these two?
I mean, I think we're gonna go with. Yeah,
I think we have to. So we love you, surplus, but you just didn't crack the top 4. So stress relief moves on, and then the surplus is Gonzo.
Dunzo. But that's another series.
I wanted to put this one out there because I remember I told you that one of my favorite episodes was the local ad, and I think that was one of my favorite things was them Daryl's putting together like this really cool song or whatever, and Michael was just like, no, it's not urban enough or whatever. I don't know. I just loved it. I thought that was great.
I don't hate it. I just don't like anything about it.
Yeah. but that was definitely a very Michael heavy episode, and it was. But that was that for some reason that I just thought I wanted to share that out of nowhere.
Fun fact. All right, so we have stress relief in the top 4. Moving on, we have happy hour.
Okay, happy hour.
There he is.
That's Date Mike. Nice to meet me.
And fun run.
Oh, fun run. Yeah, what a classic.
She went back, got her nursing degree.
So I think this one's tough.
Is it?
It feels a little bit tough. I don't know.
Okay, so let's go down our criteria. Humor. Obviously.
Yeah, fun run. What's that?
For humor, it's both.
Right. And then we have this weird thing where it's a double episode against a single episode too.
True.
And both were game changers in the way that they were outside of the office and they're totally doing different stuff. So we kind of got to see them in a different light.
Yes, and they're both utilized.
Oh, and happy. I remember the guy from the warehouse he was a surgeon in Japan or whatever.
Oh my god.
I love that kind of stuff.
And okay, yeah. What about awkward moments? I feel like Fun Run had the one with Dwight and Angela and the cat.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
That was.
Happy Hour, not so much. I don't remember.
The only uncomfortable moment that I would go with Happy Hour was that Pam had tried to set Michael up with her friend or whatever, and Michael acted like an ass, and she ended up leaving early when Michael went after the married chick.
See, but
so that'd be it.
But that was funny though.
Yeah, no, that was all funny.
It wasn't awkward. It was just Michael being Michael, or Date Mike. Sorry.
She knows I'm on a date.
And I love how before he turned into Date Mike, he was like perfectly fine. Like,
yeah.
Great. And then you had Aaron and Andy become a couple.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they didn't want to do the no drama.
Exactly. Those had some awkward moments in there, but it worked out.
Yeah.
Pam came back from maternity leave, so
that was good. That was huge.
And then Oscar and his gay crush.
Yeah.
And of course, what's his face? Daryl's friend, the Japanese man.
Oh yeah. The surgeon.
Pretty solid episode from several vantage points. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, my cat is attacking me. With love. But then
claws.
Fun Run. I mean, obviously the highlight was Meredith being hit and having rabies, and then the whole marathon. And I think it was Oscar and Stanley and someone else who took a cab to have lunch.
I think it was. Oh no, it wasn't Andy.
No, it was
Kevin.
Stanley, Kevin, and Oscar.
Yeah.
And then Andy had chafed nips.
Yeah.
Bleeding nips, actually.
Jim and Pam held hands, which was amazing.
Yes, and they went to a garage sale. I mean, in terms of like momentum and
the whole discussion with the check. Oh.
The science. I mean, Fun Run has it for the impact on the show overall. With Jim and Pam becoming official.
Yeah, I think so.
So are we going to lean towards more momentous or more solid humor?
Which one is the better episode? The criteria that I would go based on right now is which one do I want to watch, and I totally want to go back and watch Fun Run. Oh, really?
Whoops. Well, thanks for joining, everyone.
The end of the road.
The end of
That one is but that one is so difficult for me. These are both two of my favorites and most quoted.
Let's pick a new question. Well, I think because I haven't seen Happy Hour recently, maybe that's why I'm like, I want to watch that again because I keep remembering, as you say, more and more what's going on. Fun Run, you just, you know it off the top of your head.
Right. Yeah, the Fun Run was one that I think I've probably watched it at least 20 times because that was just such a classic.
I mean, yeah, I think we can go with Fun Run, but I just forgot how hilarious Happy Hour was and how strong.
You're gonna fold that easy?
Well, I mean,
I'm like as on the fence as you are. You shouldn't just
because
I give up.
I'm counting Jim and Pam.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
That is a really solid effort on them moving forward, and the whole Kevin suspecting them and all that. It was good.
That's the only reason. If they didn't have that, I'd go with Happy Hour.
Is Jim pitching in? Oh, I bet he will. Oh, I bet you are.
Pam Beasley and Jim. PJ. What a waste.
Okay. So in a moment of sadness, we lay to rest one of our absolute favorites.
Where is it?
Date Mike. Nice to meet me. What is it? How do you like your pancakes in the morning, or
how do you like your eggs in the morning?
Are the eggs in the morning? It'd be funny if you said pancakes.
Well, that was sad, but
Whew, man, that was emotional. I kind of feel like we just said goodbye to Michael again for some reason.
Goodbye,
that was heavy. I'm hoping that was the toughest one yet, because those absolutely are two of my favorites.
Well, I don't know, but let's go on. Next up, we have the injury.
Oh goodness!
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Worlds. And delivery.
And delivery.
Well, that's just a biased picture right there.
Yeah, it had to be cute on that one. The great thing about the delivery is they could have got away with, I think we've discussed it about other episodes, they could have got away with just not even being funny because of all of the emotional triggers and all of that, but they really did. And they took a lot of risks, which you really got to give them a lot of credit for that.
In what way?
Pam breastfeeding another baby, Michael smoking inside the hospital. Like there was a lot of stuff like that that's kind of,
You haven't worked in a hospital, have you?
Maybe that baby's going to be hairy.
I may be a little biased myself because I am labor and delivery nurse. So
you totally feel like not empathy. What's the word? Like support for the one lady when she goes, the nurse. Yeah, when she goes, yes. She's like, "Oh, great, you've read a book," or something like that.
Yeah. Anywho, let's start. The injury.
Oh man, the injury.
cooked.
And the interview was a game changer too, where you're like, Michael's absolutely insane. We could see his foot is wrapped in the bubble wrap here. I think there's something else underneath it. And this is when he had the guy come and visit the office. The guy that's in the wheelchair that owns the business.
Dwight with concussion. And him and Pam being besties, actually. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, with the they bonded over having the same iPod type of thing, and they were kind of goofing around. Yeah, that was cool. I like that too. She's like, "Oh my God, Dwight's my friend."
Yeah, and his dependency on Ryan came out.
Yeah, it's big time. He had Ryan go out and get his. He had Ryan run out and get him some specific foods. I don't remember what they were, but what's that?
Soul food, right?
I think so. He had to mix in, or no, he didn't have him. Ryan snuck in the Tylenol, mixed it in like a kid.
Yes.
I still just love when he fell in the bathroom. For some reason, that resonated as so funny to me. He's like, he's gonna need to clean me up a little bit. Like, what? Michael, you just grilled your foot.
Yeah, no, I mean, season 2 is when it came into its own, and it showed everyone the potential it had.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, season 2 is when you realize that other characters realized how insane Michael was, and there was a little bit of the separation where they're like the eye rolls and that was. I think it was a good as far as establishing that moving forward.
Agreed. And the delivery, I mean, it kind of all
What's that?
With the delivery, you have all of the office showing their support because they build relationships
Right.
on the way, so we're all closer, and they were all there waiting for the baby.
So, yeah, everybody except for Phyllis, who I think had a ice cream cake in the car.
I mean, delivery, I think, has it. And then Dwight renovated their kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the unexpected renovation, and then when Jim and Pam come in, they didn't even acknowledge it. They just walked right past it. All right. Well, Injury, as much as we love you, you're outie. You're in contention for number 5, though, of course. So Delivery it is. And what a special episode that was.
All right. This one's going to suck.
Oh, okay.
We have the Convict. Where is he? Bring him up. There he is. And Niagara.
It was the only one left. That's how I knew. So the Convict, as we know, it's a favorite just because of the introduction of the character Prison Mike.
The introduction and the finale.
And Prison Mike was so great.
They should have brought him back again. I'm a little sad.
Yeah, that was weird that we never saw him again. That was strange.
It was just he's too perfect.
I liked when.
Oh, he could have made an appearance at Scott's Tots.
That's true. He could have been a motivational speaker. That would have been perfect. But that goes to show how great the show is, because that would have been an easy way to milk more out of that character. But they went a totally different. It's so clever. It's so funny because it seems like
it's the same thing with Date Mike. I mean, they could have had him pop in and out here and there, but no.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to respect the brilliance of each character that Michael played.
Yeah. Yeah. Let it stand alone.
Respect. You know, for the Convict, I really wish Daryl was there.
I know. What's that all about? Where was Daryl for that? Was he? They just
The
didn't
Morehouse
show him.
episode featured for the Convict. It was all about the office at that point because they were trying to figure out which new person was the Convict.
Oh man. There was just so many great parts, and I love the like at the end when he's done with his little thing, and Pam's like, "I'm thanks for sharing that. That must have been hard for both of you."
And then Dwight tried to get him to steal the money. But I don't care if he's white or black or some kind of halvesy. So,
but
but
it's up against what could have probably stood as a cinematic feature on its own. I accidentally took it out of the thing. The delivery was so good. Not the delivery. Niagara.
No.
My bad.
No.
We just went there.
I mean, Tom, really. It hurts. It hoits. But Prison Mike stands no chance against Jim and Pam getting married under a waterfall. Come on.
The wedding was so great. It was so awesome.
Perfect. Like everything they did with it. It's just, it could have gone so many different ways and it wouldn't have hit as hard. But the way they did it was.
And they packed so much into just 2 episodes too. Because when you think about it, there really was a lot from they're at the office telling everybody how to behave, and then they're at the hotel the night before. Yeah, everything.
Yeah. I mean, are we done?
There's just no way you can vote against it, I don't think.
You just can't. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you can do that. So we'll have a moment of silence. And what's great about Prison Mike is season 3. How far back was that? Well, we love you, buddy.
It was, I think, episode 10.
According to my record, sees episode 9, but I could be wrong.
Okay, well, I was one off.
Look, I put it on my pretty graphic. This is episode 9. Could be wrong.
All I know is
it's about to get more difficult.
Yeah, because let me read you off the top 4 now. You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Stress relief, fun run, delivery, Niagara, all 2-parters.
Oh, good. That's good. At least it's fair.
So it all worked out. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I think I think this will be more difficult than the top 2.
So we do have stress relief versus fun run right now, right? Man, that's tough.
All right, stress relief and fun run.
The celebrity, who has the celebrity roast channel? I I think that's what he called it, the Comedy Central Celebrity Roast Channel or something like that. And
Yes,
then
since YouTube couldn't make it.
he throws himself a roast, but he doesn't have the skin thick enough to take any of the shit they give him.
And his thing is so small. If it were an iPod, it would be a shuffle. You really went after my intelligence there. Several online IQ tests would prove you wrong, but
It's like usually after they say the joke, they like tell them they love them and they hug them or whatever.
yeah, you have that. You have the whole CPR thing,
Yeah,
which
the
was
staying alive.
I was afraid. I was petrified.
So great.
You were from the parking lot earlier.
Yeah. I love when Creed just throws out some random shit.
And then the fire.
The fire. Oh yeah, the Dwight's fire. Man, that
1, 2, 3, hit. It escalated.
I feel like and stress relief also, like you said, it's the one where Michael and Dwight go to New York when Dwight gets punished and Michael says they're gonna let him off. I'm like, what? Oh, stress relief, man. And then we have Fun Run. Honestly, I think this one's not as hard. I think stress relief beats Fun Run. I really do. And part of the reason is we were kind of on the fence with Fun Run because Fun Run almost got taken out in the last round. So it makes it a little easier. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going with stress relief. It was just too good of a show or episode.
When you go to that kind of depth, when you just think of scenario after scenario, it was all just so funny. It was just so funny. All right. Well, Fun Run. It was nice to see you. And man, I'd love to have one of those t-shirts to wear around.
I mean, we could easily make that happen.
Yeah, we got to find that one. I'm sure there's got to be one of those for the cure.
All right. Stress relief, you've made it to the top 2. Where's your confetti sounds?
I should have put some sound effects in here or some fireworks or something.
All right, Tom. We now have Delivery versus Niagara. So
I put a crawl that says congrats. That's to the
no, you could have typed it is your birthday. It's just on a loop.
If I'm paying attention to all this stuff, I could do cool stuff on here. I could be like, yeah, be sure.
That's all right.
Hey, go be sure to look up. And they say put your name on there and everything.
All right. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, am I boring you?
No, it was the tea I'm having.
Okay.
Delivery and Niagara. You have the birth child.
I could tell you which one's my favorite out of these two.
Oh, it's the same one as mine.
I loved Delivery, and there were so many great moments. And the Pam, the one drawback I would take away from Delivery was that they started with the puke scene, and I'm never big on the puke scenes.
Oh, that's right.
Every comedy feels like they have to do the puke scene, and that one. Tommy lost his shit. He thought it was hilarious, but I was like, I didn't need to do that.
Little gimmick.
But yeah,
he only did it one time.
No, I know. No, I didn't.
Because Michael Scott threw up in Fun Run.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. But yeah, I'm with you.
Well, it's the almost every ensemble comedy. Saturday Night Live's done it. I've seen it on Cheers or maybe not Cheers. I think it's on Cheers, but like news radio. They always do the where everybody makes each other puke, and it's just I don't know. I thought I did. I was surprised when they did it.
I didn't know you felt so strongly.
I hold them to a very high regard.
Okay, do we have our top two?
Yeah, I think we do. So delivery, we appreciate you, but we sing this song to you as you take your baby.
How do I?
And please make sure you're breastfeeding the right baby on your way out, Pamela. That was so funny.
What if they took the wrong baby?
We don't know.
We'll never know.
Did you ever hear the whole conspiracy theory that Toby really was the Scranton Strangler? There's like fan theory out there.
Yes.
It's so bizarre. I was watching. I can't remember which it was. It might have been. It was one of ours probably. But Toby made an injury of, or made it. He made a comment where he was like, he's like, "You're all wrong. You'll see." And it was like a. I was like,
"Oh, I remember that."
I have to find it, but it was. So I was like, going, "Oh, maybe there is this layered thing."
And he choked himself out to throw him off the track.
Exactly. Well, the theory was that he went to the Scranton Strangler and told the Strangler, "Hey, I feel blah 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 blah," and then the Strangler tried to kill him, and then nobody believed him. That was the theory. So the Scranton Strangler actually strangled Toby for lying and saying that he was the Strangler. Some of these folks don't have they have nothing but time on their hands. We need the
there. All right, let's do what we came here to do.
Ooh, this is tough. And by tough, I mean finding Niagara. There it is. Niagara Falls.
I will say, Niagara had a couple of awkward moments, more so than stress relief, I feel. Like with the whole dinner and Pam keeping her pregnancy away from her grandma.
Right.
So there was that whole thing.
And Andy spending the night in in Pam's room and going for the ride, or taking him to the hospital and all that stuff.
Yeah. There's that.
There was the amazing dance scene.
Oh, you mean the wedding?
Yeah, when we're walking down the aisle, yeah.
Did Michael do another dance like the night before? No, I get it. Yeah. Humor, they were both strong.
Yeah.
Obviously. Momentous. Niagara has a point for that one.
Right. I think stress relief was funnier.
I think so.
I think it had better laughs all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Like it's the one like everyone knows, including non-office watchers.
Right.
So it's like the universal solid.
But is it the best episode ever?
But then the hardcore Office fans all shit our pants when Jim and Pam, and you cried like a bitch, right? I think you said.
Oh yeah, every time. Oh yeah.
So it comes down to, I guess, like how into the Office you are.
Oh, we can't cop out like that. mean, they did a roast of Michael Scott. That was so awesome.
They did. And it was
I came into here perfectly thinking that, not thinking, but like when I was putting the things together, I was like, Niagara was probably my favorite. But I think with all things given, Stress Relief was the best episode of The Office. I think. At least that's where I'm leaning right now. I'm on the fence though.
it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Niagara.
And what leads you to lean towards Niagara?
Well, just the whole them getting married like the way they did, and like all this buildup from all of these seasons of them just dancing around each other.
Right.
And when the hell is this going to happen? And it was such a slow burn for the longest time.
Right.
Finally got their shit together.
And in the end, it didn't matter that their friends ruined the fucking wedding. Like that was the whole thing.
They kind of knew how it would go.
Right.
Like the whole montage of, I don't know if montage is the word, but of the dancing at the wedding and then them getting married at the waterfall, like that was perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah, that's something you can watch over and over again.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards Niagara.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
Because it's like objective versus subjective.
Yeah.
At this point.
I really do. I think that I can join you pretty easily with Niagara. Because it starts out with really good laughs in the very beginning. And it's almost like you don't know what you're getting into because you start off in the meeting room and they're writing down the rules, and it's like and then you end up where you end up, and it is just an amazing journey of an episode, dare I say.
Daren't. Yeah.
And Kevin with his shoes.
And his toupee.
Oh yeah. I remember this is when Michael hooked up with Pam's mom that night too.
No.
Yeah.
No.
At the very end.
Really?
I think so. Isn't it?
I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I know she gave him her fruit snacks in her purse.
Right.
And then
that's the one where they hooked up, and then they were dating for a little while.
Well, I remember that. I just didn't remember when. Oh, okay. And that brought on its whole other thing.
When they showed it, it was very like it was in the background of Kevin, I think, going into the ice machine to ice his feet or whatever. But like you could see her pulling Michael into her room. Yeah, so that's actually another step moving the story forward too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Niagara for me.
Was Daryl not at the wedding?
No.
What the fuck?
None of the warehouse.
That's so bizarre because Daryl and Jim were really tight. Oh, that's weird.
I don't remember him there at all, which I think would have made it even more perfect. If Daryl was in there, then hands down, this, I think.
Yeah, there would be no question.
Because, like, what if Daryl had an extra bed in his room and Michael stayed with him? And Daryl took Pam's cousin, and him and Dwight battled it out. Anywho,
I think we're in agreement. I think we have our winner. season 6, episodes 4 and 5, Niagara, right?
Yes.
That is the one, though. That's the one that you could. It's kind of like I say with PNR with there's our brackets. We went all the way from 32
From the bottom
all the way out.
all the way down. Well,
There's one guy that's not too happy about the Convict being released early.
oh man,
Well, that was fun.
that was fun.
We should do some other criteria office bracket.
Like specific characters, maybe. Like
Yeah, something like that.
episode. The best episode with the pranks.
That would be great. Oh god, we can come up with something. That'd be funny.
Okay,
It would take a lot of research to go dig and find the ones with pranks, because I think it was almost all of them.
Well, what a journey.
Well, thanks for joining me on this. This was awesome.
I'm glad we decided to do this. I think we always kept talking about it over the years, like doing it, but you know.
I just wish we had Dundees to hand to each other. That would be great.
Say that again.
I said I just wish we had Dundees to hand to each other.
Oh.
Even if we did it virtually, like, hey, here's a Dundee.
Well, high five.
Well, high five, and thank you for doing all of your hard work that you're doing. Keep staying safe. I know you're getting ready to start your essential service shifts.
Tomorrow.
How many days in a row?
Oh, it's like here and there.
Huh?
It's just randomized throughout the week.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Eek. Well, be sure you holla. Oh, let me go shut off. I'll shut off the recording. So that was part 2. The winner again was Niagara Falls.